Hey, I'm streaming this on YouTube because. Alright, I'm gonna use the I'm gonna use this Suns on you. Alright, you got black. Hey. Ah. And I turned that shit to a lot. Yeah, on my block.
Thank God.
Everybody.
Oh, never mind.
Haha. You thought.
This is fucking. This is freaking ridiculous. Why is this happening? I'm gonna stop messing with Apple products because I can't.
I'll pause the game for you.
Alright, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the link, kid. Watch the work happen.
You better press square. Press square. Pause real fast. Cause you gonna have to change your camera.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Ah, dang. I pressed the wrong button.
Aw, you fake.
1,
2, 3.
2, 3.
Yes.
Make my way to the top. Yeah. Yeah. To a lot. Roll her door. Now I want that drop. I do what I want. Now I do.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Why is this dude spamming?
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the starters.
Yo,
for
control it
Milwaukee.
Are you ready?
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker
ready?
forward. Carter Williams is the point with
Just
them
let me know.
the 2. And it's Monroe in the 5 spot.
Bangers!
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most
Shooter!
out of his team.
Shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. And the call will be against Alex Lamb. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
It doesn't matter, son.
Phoenix on defense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Carter Williams.
Be quiet. You lost
Knight
me.
grabs the ball.
Okay. Okay,
I
cool.
love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And
Bruh,
that's what you expect from
even
them.
the meter is so different now. God dang.
And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but
no pick.
teams
Ain't no pick,
recognize
huh?
his ability, too.
He ain't pulling that.
Offensive
You know.
rebound Bucks.
Oh, yeah. You know.
And stolen by Booker. And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way.
And that's how you make
So those 21 skunk rules. So 21 skunk rules apply.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. If I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, created havoc out there.
I just love the
I'm
determination.
gonna treat you like a leader. I'm gonna treat you like a leader. Oh,
Antetokounmpo.
I'm gonna treat you like this kid right here.
The seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll
I gotta
break the
remember, there
ice
ain't no
and they'll
3-point
move
shooters
forward
on this thing.
Fine fashion from here.
Oh, he cheats. He shoots. That's
You have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be.
Oh man, how grief are you doing us like this?
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean,
Hey, man,
now
that's all
when you need
Oh.
to spark something electric
I was
to
gonna
get
have
your
you.
teammates fired
I
up.
don't know why I pulled that.
There's no getting around the
But
simple
why is this
fact that
dude
that's a
spamming
shot
like
he
these
has to knock down.
Shots
Bro,
good
nigga,
by
I'm gonna
Middleton.
play with you in a few, bro.
How in the world did they let him
Like
get that
when people
wide
see,
open?
I guess when I started live
Now the
streaming, he
feed
saw the
tonight.
notification because
Let's go. And the
But people
rejection
love to play with
by
the
Monroe.
kids.
And
They
here
know
we
I'm
go.
that good.
Fast
I'm
break.
that
Carter
soft.
Williams has got the ball.
How does man
Great
come back
job
on
of
me?
attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Bledsoe. It's deflected.
All right, bro.
No
I
doubt
got
he's
it.
struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was
What
gonna
is
lose
up?
that
All
way up.
right, bro.
And better
All
safe
right, big dog.
than sorry on
Let's
that
get the
one,
bench
guys.
team.
Risky
Let's
pass
get
in a
the bench.
situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on
Oh
right
no!
now. John Lure, he's checked in for Alex Landon. Mirza Teletovic comes in for T.J. Warren.
Give it up.
And it's P.J. Tucker in for Brandon Knight. Well, the Bucks made huge strides as a team last
Oh
season,
my
Greg. Most of it
God.
came from them establishing themselves as a top-tier defensive team.
And Kevin, as you know, that's really where it starts for all the elite teams. And the Bucks defensively were very strong. You look at the metrics that measure a lot of the defensive categories. Bucks finished with the second best defensive rating in the NBA. Can't
What
get
is happening with
anything
you?
to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. And guys, the Bucks were great across the board defensively. Top 5 in field goal percentage defense. Top 10 in three-point field goal defense. And of course, created a lot of turnovers too.
Not who I
Chipped
wanted to
away.
pass it to, 2K.
6 on the shot clock. That's good. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
Nice to see a shot like that coming from Eric Bledsoe.
Saucy on the keys.
Here's Carter Williams.
Bro, that man is in the stream,
Phoenix
bro.
grabs the miss.
Hey, what up, Nick? Hey, I gotta play
Man,
this
a big
stream real
part
quick
of
and I'm
why
gonna play
the
with
Bucks
you.
were so good
Alright.
on defense is because they got back.
Like, how does man get into the stream? Oh, pull up. Oh,
in the
no,
league.
good.
Hustling back in transition goes a long way with the team's D.
To the paint. Here's Middleton. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact
All right,
on
I'm
the
gonna
shot.
get
Boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Chandler comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
And it's off from 3-point range. Fast break, here come the Suns. Price dishes to Booker. Elbow shot. Kept alive. Chandler. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Warren is out there at Booker, and it's Land in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. It's Solomon, it's Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will...
And out of bounds as the Bucks.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. Mayo comes in for Vasquez. Here's Bayless. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. But they get it back. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Bayless has got 4 points this quarter. The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the playoffs.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
Blows the dunk.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, when you talk about the Suns, their play at home sums up their season. When you are just above average in the West, you won't be in the playoffs. You've got to be really good at home to make it in the West in the playoffs.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Booker. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bucks. Carter Williams comes in for Jared Bayless. Knight for 3. And the Suns miss again.
And Phoenix had some turnover issues at home last year, but overall, and to drive this home, they just were okay here in this building, and that's not going to cut it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Good. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Launches a 3. That's good. Knight's got 7.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Oh! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot.
Timeout called the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Carter Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Alex Len picks one up.
And when it comes to Michael Carter Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size. He's a good athlete. Plays hard. But he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
Carter Williams hits them both. Well, going back to Michael Carter Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, and you played the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true. And he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well. But sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. At times he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. This guy just really struggled. But the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature. And the jury's really still out on him.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Milwaukee in the lead. Mayo kicks to Middleton. Wing shot on the way.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Another miss by Middleton.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And now it's night running. He can go all the way. And the Suns get it back. Teletovic passes tonight to the right side. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road, which is a good sign for the future.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Alex Len. Lure comes in for Mirza Teletovic. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And for the Bucks, who only won 5 road games in 2014, last year's mark of 18 is a huge step forward. Still, they had problems last year as they had an 11-game road losing streak towards the end of the season.
Booker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. Suns trail by 4.
Well, I tell you, the Bucks are taking steps in the right direction on the road. The problem is the franchise hasn't had a winning record on the road since 2001.
Here's Carter Williams. Chandler with the defensive effort. It's to Price. Open here by the Suns. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's the bucket. Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Mayo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Bucks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Pass to Carter Williams. 2 on the clock.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks lead by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, your Suns.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, Really a lot of fun to watch.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Well, Antetokounmpo in this one, 10 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. The shot by Knight no good.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Suns trail by 7. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Parker with the steal. And now Parker pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Knight wide open. Phoenix no good that time either.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Middleton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Here's Carter Williams. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Carter Williams has got 9.
Yes, sir. Chris Middleton.
We talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Clark.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
And the Suns making a change here. Jeletovic is checked in. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee is checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Parker. Vasquez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
And Middleton has improved every year as well. Added the three-point shot after the rookie season, which made him very tough to deal with offensively.
One kicks to Jeletovic. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Warren. No good from outside.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Plumlee attacking. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And for Middleton, adding that three-point shot was huge. I mean, not only can he keep teams honest outside, but he hits over 40% of his shots from beyond the arc.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't